Hey, what's going on, guys? There you can see that Jack's built a huge bubble nest inside the cup. You can see it from the surface how thick it is. Sorry about that bit of interference there from the camera. I'll just set him up again on this side. They've been courted now for a couple of days since the last video. I've been introducing them, removing the card and putting it back. She's still the other side. I've taken the card out. As you can see, they're still very keen and active to get in there with each other. Right, as you can see now, she's in the bushes next to him. He's going down to have a look what's going on, bit of displaying. She's obviously a little bit spooked because we've just put her in there, so you know, he's having a little bit of a dig now. Behave yourself, boy. Still tending away to his little bubble nest. And you can just see her hiding under the leaves down there. And that's understandable because she's just been put in there from the other side, so she's a little bit stressed. So we're going to leave them a few hours, let them just sort themselves out, and then we'll see how it happens from there. Okay guys, she's come out now from underneath her Indian almond leaf. Jack's busy taking care of the bubble nest, as you can see. Nicely tanned water, and this is when the fun starts, because he'll either get very aggressive. Like I say, I've never bred him before, he's all new to me, so I've not had any past history with him and breeding, how aggressive he's going to be or how receptive she's going to be to him. At the moment he's very intent on looking after those bubbles, which are about, I reckon, about a good centimetre out of the water. It's thousands and thousands of them he's produced there. Oh, here we go. Nice bit of display in there. Nice bit of submission there from her. And that was a good sign. He didn't attack her, which sometimes happens, and quite frequently does happen. And you'll find them retreating underneath the almond leaves, and that's why it's very important to give them places to hide, because some males can be super aggressive and they can actually kill them. So you must always have places, plenty of leaf cover, plenty of moss, plenty of guppy grass, stuff of that nature, so they can hide in amongst the foliage and get away from them if they need to. Another little bit of display going on. Little gulps of air taken in between courtship displays. He's trying to entice her over there to that bubble nest. There she goes. I'm going to be starting and stopping this video, guys, so otherwise it's going to be a very long drawn out video with you watching it backwards and forwards. So I'm going to try and get the best and pick the best parts for you, and so you can see what's going on, okay? There you go, he's trying to push her towards that nest. Nice bit of courtship there. She's following him. Go the other way, silly girl. Follow me. There we go, we're under the bubble nest now. And that was a really good example there, guys, of how that aggression can kick in from protecting those eggs. Even though there's no eggs in amongst the bubbles yet, they're so territorial around that nest that even before they've mated, they're going to they'll chase her off, and that's when it can become nasty. But as she's got all the Java moss and the leaves there, she's gone and tucked herself in between those again, so she's nice and safe and out of the way. And he's gone back to protecting the eggs. There you go, she's back out again for round 2. Now I've kept the light back a bit because you don't want the lights too bright. Just keep it nice and dim. You can still see what's going on. Oh, that was a nice little flutter there. I thought that we were going to have a bit of action then for a minute. And there they go, mating. Absolutely brilliant. Now let's see what happens. See how many eggs we get dropped. That was only the first run, so she may be just gearing up to deposit those eggs. And there they go again. And it's funny, they go into like a little trance after they come out. I haven't seen any eggs as yet. So you can see the egg tube come out and you can see the egg spot. Going up for some more air. A lot of displaying going on there. And there we go again. Let's have some eggs this time, please. No, they broke then. There you go, I just saw an egg fall. There goes a couple of eggs. Floating down. Will he see him? There we go, lots of eggs deposited that time. You can see them floating down. And there we go again. Nice little shower of eggs coming out again. Oh, not as many that time. She's only a small female, so she's not going to produce as many eggs as a fully grown one. There he goes, he's grabbed one there. He's starting to see them now. Yeah, here he goes. I'll just tilt you down slightly. And now he's seen them all on the bottom of the aquarium, and he'll pick them up now and he'll start to transport them. up into the bubble nest where they will incubate up there. Mr. Man's down the bottom here now, picking up all the eggs. There's lots for you to collect there, mate. Sorry about the glare, guys. I'll leave it here now so you know when he goes down he's picking the eggs up and putting them up in the bowls. And they're doing a grand job. He really does wrap those fins around a nice little, that's a nice clutch of eggs coming out of there. Look at that. Good 20 eggs dropped out then. And we should get some stunning little Betta from this pair, if all goes well and he's fertilised them. Right, there you go guys, I've just moved the camera back a little bit now so you can see the journey from the top. You can see the bubble nest there. It looks like I put some yeast in the tank. There's that many bubbles in there. Thousands upon thousands of them he's created there. He's really done a good nest. There's still about 20 to 30 eggs I would have thought on the bottom of the tank. It looks like they're going to have quite a nice little brood here. Both picking them up, both putting them in the bubbles, and then releasing a lot more eggs and then doing it over and over again. It's fantastic to watch, it really is. And that's 15 minutes past, guys, and they're still going strong. Coupling together, releasing the eggs, then both going down, picking them up, as you can see there, and putting them up in the nest. You can see the egg spot quite visible on their underside there. That's a little bit better picture for you guys. That's another 8 eggs there. And there he goes, collecting them all. Thank you guys, that was a nice camera angle. Dropping the eggs for these lovely people to see. It never gets old, it really doesn't. Fantastic to watch. Him with his big tail there, brushes them along the bottom, picks them all up. And here we go again. Well guys, it's been about half an hour now, 3/4 of an hour of spawning. We've had quite a lot of eggs produced and they've all gone up into the nest, and it looks like they're going to cut this slowly now coming to a stop. Just the odd little couplings happening now, and only a couple of eggs are being produced, so they're probably coming to an end. Now when they've finished doing this, what you've got to do is you've got to remove the female as soon as you can. As soon as you see her leaving the nest and moving away and not spending that much time around the nest, because she will get hungry after all that effort that she's put into producing those eggs, and she will start to eat them. So you've got to take her out and put her back into her tank and put that divider back, and then feed her, give her a good feed up. In her case, I'll put her back into one of the other bigger tanks where it's properly filtration, proper filtration in it, and we can give her a good old heavy feeding up with bloodworms and different things of that nature. And get her back up to speed. She's done a grand job. Still going for it, but nowhere near as keen as they were earlier. And as I say that, they couple up again. Let's see how many eggs come out this time. Oh my goodness, lots and lots of them. Look at that. Good 30 odd eggs there, I would have thought, or even more. Wow, that was a big explosion of eggs, wasn't it? And he's gone down to the bottom now, collecting them all, as you've seen for the last 10 minutes, the different spawns that I filmed. There's going to be thousands upon thousands of fry in this tank. You can see it now. It's going to be exciting stuff. Right guys, I think what I'm going to do there now, you've seen that in the process. They've put on an amazing show for you. And hello George. George the cat's come to see what's going on. And I think they might have another go. That'll be a nice shot there. Okay guys, that's going to be your last spawn today. There goes the eggs. Fantastic stuff. Thank you for that show guys. You put on a fantastic little show for the public today, and I'm sure they thoroughly enjoy it. Anyway, I'm going to finish on that note now. We've got to take her out of the tank before she eats the eggs, which she will do because she's put a lot of energy into producing those little eggs. And she's got to build up her reserves again. So we're going to take her out, put her into another tank, feed her up again, and then we're going to let Jack look after all these little babies and bring them up. So next thing we're going to do is obviously we're going to look at bringing up the fry, feeding the fry, water changes, all that kind of stuff, all the parameters, how to keep things fresh and healthy, and we'll go from there. Anyway guys, as always, you're all stars. Thank you very much for tuning in and watching this nice little show. I do appreciate it, and I'm sure they appreciate it too. Anyway, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell for upcoming videos, and you're not going to miss anything that way. And thank you to all you other guys that have been onto the channel for a long time. Thanks for watching, and as always, you're all stars. Look after yourselves, take care, and I'll see you on the next edition of Mark's Aquatics. Bye for now.
Just me and my guitar.